After a run of 3 draws in a row, we've gone for a new formation that kind of works. Roll the intro. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to the Football Manager 2022 save with Sunderland as we're trying to rebuild them and you guys want me to try and win the Champions League with them. Are you crazy? We'll give it a go. Why the hell not? What's that pile of shirts there? Ignore that. It's just all my football shirts that I'm hoping to get put away at some point. I'm very, very lazy. But into the save we go. And yes, we had a run of 3 draws, which prompted me to change formation, and we'll get onto that in just a second. It actually wasn't too bad, and this isn't my usual view. There it is. Thank you very much. Right, yeah, so, right, where were we last together? I don't know, Newcastle. It wasn't at the time we're Derby. That's when we were last together. A good 2-0 win. We followed that up with a loss to Fulham. Brilliant. I know what you're thinking. Dave, you're rubbish. Yes, we drew 1-1 with Wolves. Camavinga getting on the score sheet. His first goal for the club. Lovely stuff. Forest Green, we pushed them to one side in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Watford, we beat them 2-1. A penalty from Mikel Olise. Actually, it got Michael. Why did I call him Mikel? Michael Olise is his name. Excuse me. We actually scored all 3 in that game because Edmondson put an OG in the net. We then beat Norwich 2-0 and we beat Southampton 1-0 as well. We're on a pretty good run. Man City came calling 5-3. What a barnstorming game this one was. Probably should have done it live, to be honest, but I thought we were going to get annihilated. I mean, technically, we did get annihilated. They scored 5 away from home. But, yes, Erling Haaland got them off to a fantastic start. Tanguy Nianzou then put them 2-0 up. 3-0 up through Ruben Diaz. 4-0 up through Bernardo Silva. We got a couple back through Dane Scarlett. Kevin De Bruyne then made it 5-2. Alexis McAllister made it 5-3. Late on, we didn't have enough about us to go and get any more goals. And then came this run of draws, which looking at it isn't too bad, but I felt like something needed changing. It was the Brentford game that sort of alarmed me that we needed to change something. So we played Arsenal and drew 2-2 away from home and got a 2-2 draw, which is actually fantastic when you think about it in terms of result. Arsenal are a much bigger club than us, hopefully not for too much longer. But Dane Scarlett getting another brace in that one. 0-0 with Liverpool. Again, not a result to really be too upset about, but I don't know, we weren't playing brilliantly. It was a very defensively solid performance in a game where we actually couldn't play Camavinga. He's not been bad. He's just been a bit disappointing, I think. And one of the reasons for the formation change is to try and get the best out of Camavinga. I think that's quite a clearly obvious thing we need to do. He's our most expensive player. He's a wonder kid in world football. So we brought him back in and we drew 0-0 with Brentford, where he was one of the better performers. A lot of 6.4s, a 6.5, 6.0 in there as well. A very good defensive performance. And that's what really... We were on the back foot against Brentford and that's not what we want. So we changed it for the game against Preston, who are bottom of the table. So I thought, you know, it's pretty risk-free. Let's give the new formation a go, which is described as a 4-4-2 with 2 DMs. I don't quite agree with that. And ignore the fact that Leeds says 4-3-3 DM wide. We started in a 4-3-3 DM wide and then finished in our new formation, which is when we actually got the winner. It's much more it's so attacking, it's unbelievable. But 6-2 win against Preston, really good performance. Marcus Edwards getting 2, Lakonga getting 2. He seems to thrive in this formation as well. Dane Scarlett getting 1, Anna Langer getting 1 as well, and Gavin White getting 2 for Preston pretty late on. The game was wrapped up. I think we eased off a little bit. We started making a few subs and bringing off high-ranking players or high-rated players to rest them, because next up was Chelsea, where we stuck with the same formation and they went and won it in the 84th minute. And we played so well, and I mean really well, against one of the best teams in the league. League position, ignore that. That doesn't tell you who's the best team in the league. Chelsea are one of the best teams in the league. Dane Scarlett got our goal. Lukaku and Havertz scored for them. Yeah, late on, a bit of a killer. But again, Camavinga getting a 6.4 in not really enjoying life too much, but we have just beaten Leeds 2-1. Again, Camavinga was dropped for this one. He needed a bit of a rest, so he got it. He came on off the bench. But yeah, 2-1. We changed formation with probably about it's quite a while to go. 40 minutes, maybe 35 minutes to go. Ricky J. Jones got the winner for us in the 81st minute after coming off the bench, which was lovely. And I know we were meant to come back for Preston and Chelsea, but we've actually coming back for West Ham and Leicester because we're in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, which I think is a bigger game than playing Preston. And Leicester in the league, it could be fun. It could be fun. The league looks like this then. Leicester are a point above us, which is why the game could be fun. They do have a game in hand, though. Chelsea just above us as well. 2 points there. Arsenal 6 points above us. And Man City at the top of the table. 21 points above us. 8 points above Man United in second. So they're running away with the league. Erling Haaland is helping them out massively with his 14 goals this season. But overall, yeah, I mean, I've got to be happy. But these are the last 2 games before the January transfer window. So you can tell me now. You can pause the video, type it in the comments, let me know now. Or get towards the end of the video where we've played the 2 games and let me think, where do we need to upgrade to give us that step to the next level? Like we're talking like the sort of 5th challenging for 4th. Because at the moment, we're 8th challenging for 7th, 6th and potentially 5th anyway. But I'd say we're more challenging 6th and 7th with 8th. And well, if Everton win their game in hand and they get a good goal difference, then they could go above us. But, you know, we're pulling away from, like, mid-table below. Like, Southampton are 4 points behind us. So we don't really have to worry about that anymore. But where do we need to sign players to take us to that next level? Do we need a world-class striker? Do we need to try and sign a world-class centre-back? Do we need someone to partner Camavinga in midfield? Because I don't really want to sell him and say that it was a waste of money. Do we need wingers? Do we need some class positions? But yeah, let me know in the comments, either now or at the end of the video. Both, if you change your mind, let me know. Get it in the comment section. But this is our new tactic. Defensively, pretty solid, although you probably wouldn't expect it because there's a lot of attacking people in here. But generally, it works quite well. Or it seems to work very well indeed. The Segundo Volantes and the box-to-box midfielder mean that you sort of have 3 people that are in a defensive shape, have a very good triangle. In an attacking shape, just have 3 people that sit as attacking midfielders, generally. And you get, loads of goals. You get a few goals from the edge of the box and running late into the box. The inside forward, inverted winger and attacking forward, we've got players that play those positions, so it makes sense to keep them. We've invested in the team in those sorts of positions and roles and things like that, so that's what we're going with. Lokonga and Camavinga are basically our Segundo Volantes, but all of our midfielders can play that role reasonably well. James Garner, Camavinga, Conor Gallagher, Sambi Lokonga, McCory can even play there pretty well. Sandri, not so much. He's probably the main sort of loss in this, but he can play as a box-to-box, and we can change that to a Mazzala if we feel like we need a bit more width towards the strikers. Obviously, a Mazzala can run wider, although I don't think you can have a Mazzala in the middle on its own. No, you can't. So he'd probably become a roaming playmaker to just sort of move across and pick the ball up. So it's, you know, we're adapting this tactic as it goes. Now at the back, 2 ball playing defenders because we want to take risks. We're getting people forward. We want the ball to go forward quickly. Hence why we also have throw it long. We don't care who he throws it to. Before we were saying give it to the fullbacks or the centre backs. No. Now we're embracing the gegenpress counter-attacking style of football that we want to play. Because we're going to have men up the pitch. These Segundo Volantes are using all their energy to get up and down and press the ball and make those late runs from a more holding position. It's a really interesting role to use if you've not used it before. It's very, very interesting. And then we have inverted wing-backs. And this is purely because in a defensive position, when we're actually defending the ball as a team, I want to have a flat back 4. That's an interesting one to say. I'll try it when I'm drunk later. But in an attacking, when our team are up the pitch, we're not going to have any midfielders here. As described before, we're going to have 3 attacking midfielders sitting up here. We're going to have an inverted forward pushing up to there to join the striker. The inverted winger will probably be going down and then cutting inside. And these 3, I mean, I might as well change it. Like, in theory, this is what it's going to look like when we're attacking, yeah? So, I mean, he would probably sit somewhere in this half space between those. To a degree, you would hope that one of the Segundo Volantes has a bit of common sense to sit back. But because you can't trust the game, the inverted wing-backs will sit in here like this. So, yes, it leaves us 2-on-2 at the back. In theory, they should hopefully sit actually as a bit more like holding midfielders. like that. So when you're attacking, that's what it looks like. And then when you're defending, you know, it looks like, I mean, I'm just gonna load it in because it'll be so much quicker to load it back up. Sunderland 4-2-1-2. No, I don't want to save that. Yeah, when you're defending, this is the shape. So it's defensively solid, should be. Anyway, I mean, we've only conceded 2 goals most in a game, which was, yeah, Preston. Okay, we made loads of subs. And Chelsea. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. We're going to use it in the Carabao Cup today against West Ham. If it works, we'll stick with it with Leicester. If not, we'll just jump back to our normal sort of defensive formation or normal 4-1-2-2-1 and see how it goes. But yeah, we'll have to see. Bazunu gets the start because Tanzania is terrible. One place we're definitely going to look for is a backup goalkeeper. He has not been brilliant. He's come in, he's played 2 games in the Carabao Cup and they're both against weak opposition. But even then, he looked a little bit sceptical. And now Bazunu's picked up an injury. It's basically made me really panic and go, we need a decent backup goalkeeper. So on the right, even though it's an inverted wing-back, we still give Max Aaron's license to roam. He still likes to attack. It's in his game plan. He recently had Real Madrid interested in him, but for some reason they've now dropped their interest. Because we want to get through in the Carabao Cup, we're going to go with our best team, which is now, actually, Mark Guay at the back with Callum Doyle. Igor Diviev was doing very well, picked up an injury, lost his place, and hasn't really got it back, which is a little bit of a worry because he's listed as a regular starter. And George Edmondson now has definitely become squad player or worse. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens there. Sergio Gomez will start on the left. Again, he'll still put crosses in, don't worry about that. He'll just sit in here as these midfielders push on. He'll come in. So, luckily, they both have decent passing and positional play and stuff like that. They still have the ability to actually move the ball. It's very Pep-esque, really, if we go in that way. In the middle, we're going to go with... Now, I've promised Garner a bit more game time, and I should probably give him that in the Carabao Cup. He's been playing a fair bit in the Premier League, but I'm hoping that a few more in here. We're actually going to give Camavinga a little bit more of a rest. He has been tired, so you can sit out of this one. Conor Gallagher will come in as the box-to-box. On the right-hand side will be Marcus Edwards. He's finally hit good form, so hopefully he keeps that up. On the left will be Anthony Elanga, and up through the middle will be Dane Scarlett. Ricky J. Jones on the bench. We'll have Elise on the bench. Camavinga, Sandri, I think McAllister. Fitness estimate cards, some way short of full fitness, should be monitored. Sandri, yeah, he's not too bad. Leif Davis on the bench. Ross McCroy, Ben Johnson, Edmondson, Nick Tanziev. Do I want McAllister on there? No, I think Elise, Sandri and Camavinga should be enough cover for the positions we need. Right, let's get into this one then. We're going to see what we can do. Grayburn, yeah, that's all right. Excellent. Into the game we go. We did look at West Ham. They're okay. They're doing pretty well in the league, but I sort of feel like we should be able to beat them, even though we're away. It is the Carabao Cup. They've gone like us, pretty full strength. Lewis Dunk's in there next to Zuma. Yeah, okay, it'll be interesting. It will be very, very interesting to see how they get on here. I'm going to point the fingers and say, yeah, carry on your last performance, and we'll do all right. It was a decent 2-1 win against Leeds, especially when we changed formation. They just couldn't handle the amount of people we chucked forwards. There is the risk that we'll get caught on the counter-attack. One of the goals we conceded against Chelsea was massively on the counter-attack, so we need to see how that works out. But here's Lokonga into Gallagher, and that is not a good pass. Although Garner's got a great interception. Marcus Edwards over to Elanga. Oh, he's at the side netting. I'm hoping he was trying to pull that across goal. Cordova puts it in, headed away. Vlasic will pick this one up, and Vlasic looks to turn. He's under pressure. Good tackle from Edwards. And Marcus Edwards does seem to have sorted his game out a little bit. Oh, that's a great ball through to João Mario, hopefully offside. Flag is up. It is going to be ruled out for offside, I think, because it certainly looked offside. They will be going to VAR like it always does, but VAR's checking. It is disallowed. It was offside. Yeah, okay. Why is it saying 5th goal of the season? He was offside. It looked clear off. The old man was offside. So throw in then. Gomez to have it on the left. Sambi Lokonga back to Gomez. Can he get that across in? Yes, Elanga. Sambi Lokonga again. Fires it all the way across to Max Aaron. See, even though an inverted wingback, he is actually pushed up there, and Elanga gets in front of the goalkeeper at the near post and has headed it in, and I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be tipped over by the goalkeeper for a corner, and it wasn't. It was just snuck in at the near post by Anthony Elanga. And the boys are loving this formation. Look how many people we've got forward. It forces them to defend. And there's so many men, they don't know who to track. Dane Scarlett basically just stood there like a statue, and Antti Elanga runs in at the near post, flicks it past the keeper, and that is 1-0 up in a game, XG 1.02 already. So that was how close that was to the goal line. Is it basically saying he shouldn't have missed? But everyone else in this competition, I mean, Arsenal were smashing Coventry. They were the only non-Premier League team left in it as the corner comes in, headed away by Gueye, who has been, by the way, a superb signing. Mark Gueye from Crystal Palace at the back. I thought he was going to come in as a sort of utility centre-back, right-back, left-back cover, and he's actually come in and now staked a place for a first-team spot, which is incredible. Vlasic with a header over the bar. But yeah, he's come in and he's done brilliantly, so check him out in your games as well. Okay, he's on a 6.5 right now, but this season he has been playing pretty damn well. So half-time, and I remembered that I was interrupted rudely by a highlight about how the competition is going to be pretty tough in the Carabao Cup from here on in. Remember, we're going to pay Camavinga £1 million if we win the Carabao Cup, which is, quite frankly, doable. Now we're at this point. If we get through here, semi-finals, one game, you could easily win that as Vlasic gets through on goal. That is absolutely woeful. That's one of the worst. Way is what the crowd would do with that. That was terrible. So 55 minutes gone, double substitution. After bigging him up, I've taken Gueye off for Edmondson to come on. And Camavinga's going to come on to replace Conor Gallagher in the box-to-box role. We're going to stick with the same formation. I'm going to give him... we'll just see what happens with this highlight. I was going to praise them, but I'm not sure yet. Elanga into Dane Scarlett. Holds it up well. Camavinga. Garner. Look at the bodies flood forward. It's lovely to see. Marcus Edwards. Oh, the keeper. He sent the keeper the wrong way. Completely gave him the eyes. Chipped it into the far post, but it just goes over the bar. Okay, 10 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up. We're just going to get fresh legs on for Dane Scarlett. Ricky J. Jones is going to come on up front. He got a late goal against Leeds. He's got good pace to come on and threaten defenders. So it'll be very interesting to see if he can do anything. It doesn't look like it. With 3 minutes to go. Oh, well, we've got a corner. That's okay. We've got a corner. Gomez, swing this one in. Good delivery. Come on, lad. Delivery goes in. It's flicked on. It's Garner. Joe Garner. James Garner. Who's Joe Garner? Don't know who he is. James Garner. Who is Joe Garner? I recognise that name. Did I play football with a Joe Garner? I might have done. But James Garner, Joe Gomez. It's not Joe Gomez, is it? It's Sergio Gomez. Why have I got Joe on the brain? I'm not seeing Joe for drinks later. No, I'm seeing Marcin. You couldn't get further away from that name but 2-0 win. Carabao Cup semi-finals. Here we come. Are we going to be... Is Camavinga going to be pocketing £1 million at the end of this season by winning the Carabao Cup? Who knows? Outstretched arms. The sound you hear is everyone wrote off backtracking. What a performance. Yes. Come on. Lovely, lovely stuff. It's good to see as well when you think about a formation that it sort of works. Like, I get inspired by other little things, other things you see, players, and I watch loads of other people play YouTube. So I do take ideas of things they see and things they do. But the double Segundo Volante with a box-to-box midfielder is something I've thought of myself just to get men forward and have a good defensive shape in a defensive position, like when you're not got the ball. But it was a late goal that got us the 2-0 win. Liverpool go through on penalties, beating Chelsea. Man City beat Aston Villa 2-1, and Arsenal go through 5-0 ahead of Coventry. So, yeah, we are now the weakest team remaining in the competition. I want to draw Arsenal. No offence, Arsenal, but I really want to avoid Man City and Liverpool. So we do win in the Carabao Cup. Do we know who we're going to get? Not yet. I think the draw is tomorrow. That was obviously Boxing Day because there's still masses of confusion with fixtures and stuff. So, yeah, we should have the draw. Oh, we're going to be playing Man City, for God's sake. Well, Camavinga's not going to be pocketing £1 million, is he? So that's one of the positives, I guess. Right, on to the Leicester game. Here we are then, back on game day. Yeah, I mean, nothing much has changed. We're still 8th, Leicester is still 7th, Chelsea is still 6th. Chelsea have played their game, so if we win, we keep up with Chelsea and overtake Leicester, but Leicester will still have a game in hand. Not too much has happened in the interval. Conor Gallagher picked up an injury, so he's going to miss today's game. Unfortunately, we're going to take him out. We've tried to rest everybody. It's sort of had an effect. Some people are still struggling a little bit. And James Garner is now wanted by Burnley. Not Joe Garner. Don't know who he is. James Garner is wanted by Burnley, which is interesting because Burnley aren't very good. Like, really not doing brilliantly. 5th in the Championship. I don't know why he would want to leave us to join them, but I didn't know why Brandon Williams wanted to join Bournemouth and not us. So, you know, not that I'm spiteful or anything, but there he is. Look at him with his smug little smile, playing in the Championship. Disgraceful. Utterly disgraceful. But we're not here to talk about Brandon Williams. We're here to play Leicester. So let's get into the game. We're just going to sort out the team here. So Conor Gallagher is going to come off. We're going to bring in Camavinga for this one. And McAllister can come on the bench for Camavinga. Do we drop... I mean, he didn't really play very well, did he? He didn't play... I feel like... No, I feel like we're going to give him another go. We're going to give him another go. And I sort of want to keep the same team, to be honest. I feel like we're playing well. Everything's going all right. We won in the Carabao Cup. James Garner's wanted by Burnley. I mean, why would you change anything? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's keep this train rolling and see if we can steamroll through Leicester and hopefully not capitulate and make me look like quite the fool. As Callum Doyle is... I don't know what's up with... Can someone tell me? I think I know quite a lot about Football Manager. I feel like I know how it works. I know how the tactics... Like, how I want my tactics to work and what I want them to look like and what I want my players to do. Can anyone explain to me why Callum Doyle can't... He always struggles with fitness, right? He always needs a rest or is jaded. He's got 16 stamina. He's got 17 natural fitness. He's never had a bad injury in his life. He's training at half intensity all the time. Why can't he play 2 games in a week? Why? Why can't he do it? Why can other players do it and he can't? He's young. He's fit. He's agile. He's naturally fit. He's an athlete. I don't understand what is causing him to do it. I don't know. Let me know. Get your answers on a postcard or comments down below, I guess is the YouTube phrase of that, isn't it? So, do I want to say the same thing again? Are we the underdogs? Yeah, let's go and cause a surprise. If it thinks we're the underdogs, that's what we'll go and tell them. But I've got faith in everybody. They can turn this around. Even the Burnley wanted James Garner. He comes off the back of a goal. Leicester are lining up. Oh, and a 4-4-2. That should create some spaces. Oh, they'll be looking to hit us on the counter-attack with Iheanacho and Patson Daka with that pace. But hopefully that's where, you know, the back 4 or the back 6, if you want to call it when it looks like that, or at least the back 2, and then the inverted wing-backs sit in if they're not pushing on too high. But, yeah, let's see how this one goes. We got a vision of the league table. I did like that intro. It was nice. But, yeah, 4-4-2. Brave. Bold from Leicester, some would say. Free kick, Gomez swings it in and it's headed away. Marcus Edwards will try and keep this one alive. And he does keep it alive on his left foot. Doyle. Camavinga moves it to Mark Guay. Mark Guay, don't lose it. He's lost it to Harvey Barnes. And now everyone's now got to... Okay, we've got back into a pretty good shape, to be honest, quite quickly. Barnes lays it back to that guy. Tielemans, Madison, Ustepinan is the guy who I called that guy. Daka. Well, he's headed it square to Iheanacho. Now, the linesman didn't put his flag up. I think that's going to be allowed. I think that's going to be a goal. Yeah, goal awarded because the linesman didn't put his flag up. Now, I think Daka's going for goal. It's just a terrible header. Estupinen puts it in. Oh, no, I guess he does head it back across. It's good movement and it's 1-0 Leicester. And that is infuriating because I said they're going to make me look like a bit of an arse. Okay, 44 minutes gone. We are really struggling to create. And I don't know if it was just my team talk or if the 4-4-2 is actually very good at defending this formation. It's the first time we've come up against the 4-4-2. So I'm not too sure if it's the formation is because of the amount of people we chuck forward. I mean, I don't know what that was from Doyle there. Just hoofed it. But that's... I was going to say, it didn't look like a good clearance, but it worked out all right. Tielemans, Camavinga, great header. Dane Scarlett, Marcus Edwards comes down the right-hand side. Look at the men in the box. I love it. 4 people in there. He goes back to Max Aarons, though. Camavinga, Lokonga, Gomez, Elanga. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. When you get those men forward, it really helps out. It puts the defence under pressure. And Elanga still had a lot of work to do, but he curls it into the far corner. As Camavinga was actually quite crucial to a lot of that. Lokonga, who's picked up a little knock. Gomez into Elanga. And that is a lovely strike. Absolutely lovely. And yeah, 1-1. Lovely stuff. Don't throw that away before half time. If anything, make it 2-1. That would be better for everyone, wouldn't it? James Garner. Who's Joe Garner? I've got to Google him later, see who he is. Oh, Edwards. Oh, I thought he was going to put that one through. Marcus Edwards picks up the loose ball, though, down the right-hand side. Gets to the byline, onto Aarons. Aarons into Garner. Garner squares it. Why? Shoot. Elanga does shoot on command. It is 2-1. We've turned this right around. And why didn't James Garner shoot? I will never know. But Anthony Elanga gets the goal. James Garner, maybe he's got a bigger assist bonus because he should really shoot there because Elanga was marked. But he turns his man, fires it past the keeper. And we've turned this around from 1-0 down to 2-1 right on the stroke of half-time. That is going to change my team talk because I was ready to absolutely bollock them. Not anymore. Not anymore. Let's go with a point finger. You're doing well. Keep working hard. I think that's the right thing to say because, you know, we were sloppy for their goal and we've turned it around. Lokonga with that injury should probably come off. And Dane Scarlett again, struggling. Doesn't like to score in front of the camera, does old Dane. Corner ball. Tielemans is going to take it for Leicester and it's headed over the bar by Eric Dyer. And I think we're going to use that as just an opportunity to make a couple of suds. Sambi Lokonga will come off and we will bring on... We're going to bring on Sandri. Yeah, and then we're going to put Sandri in the box-to-box, but change him into that roaming playmaker just to sort of get him moving around, get him holding the ball. Edwards is not having a good game on the right either, so we'll bring Elise on over there. In fact, we're going to go triple sub because I don't like Dane Scarlett on a 6.4 either. So Ricky J. Jones comes on to give us another fresh legs up front as we take the goal kick and it goes out to Max Aarons. He goes long and Moretto gets that one away into what a name that is. That had too many consonants at the beginning of it. Camavinga looks out to Elanga, intercepted though by Sowar. Sowar, oh great ball through in between the defenders and Iheanacho puts it in. And that is a lovely goal to make it 2-2. That ball from Sowar was absolutely incredible. Number 21 there for Leicester. He just split the defence. I mean, Camavinga's poor pass out to Elanga. Sowar intercepted it, and then he just read that through ball, and it was great. Just caught on his toes a little bit. Doyle couldn't get over to cover. And 2-2 makes this an interesting game, but there is a kickoff highlight as Castagna comes on for James Justin for Leicester. Gomez up to Elanga. Ball over the top, and Moretto intercepts it again. Odysseus gets it away. Good header from Doyle. Sandri. Camavinga into Sandri again. Jones. Sandri. Gardner. Garner shoots. And I called him Gardner that time. Garner. James Garner is his name. A long ball again. The highlight continues. And Iheanacho, who's on a hat-trick, is going to get it. And he's dinked Bazuna. That is so irritating. I don't think we really deserve that. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying. How can we mix this up? Right, let me have a think. We'll be right back. Okay, a bit unorthodox. We've gone for a flat-out 4-2-4, and we've asked Sandri to be a left winger. It's going to be even more attacking. So, yeah, I don't really want to lose this game. Eric Dyer, Tielemans on the edge, shoots. It's 4-2. What is going on in this game? We're 1-0 down, 2-1 up, 4-2 down. Again, I seem to... it can't be the 4-4-2, surely. Have I created a tactic which is amazing against everything other than a 4-4-2? This is ridiculous. 76 minutes gone. We've got a goal kick again. Out it goes straight to Gomez on the left. He's, I don't know why he's dribbling that. Up to Iheanacho. Garner. Camavinga. Doyle. Gomez. Camavinga. Picks the pass up to Elanga and the defenders missed it. It's a well-weighted pass. Elanga! 4-3. Okay. Elanga's gone to partner... Yeah, Elanga's partnering Ricky J. Jones up front. Sandri's gone to the left. Yeah, okay. We did that without even giving the ball to Sandri, so that's fine. If he's out on the left, just being a body, that's all right. Elanga gets in. Nice, lovely left-footed finish into the bottom corner. Keeper dived really late. 4-3. Come on. Keep going, son. Keep going, sons, I guess. 5 minutes to go, and we've got the ball. Gomez. Ricky J. Jones. Gomez. Camavinga. Over the ball. What a ball that is into Elise. Elise cuts it back, looking for Elanga. It's headed away. And that their left-hand side is literally unpronounceable. What a ball from Iheanacho. Dak has blasted it over the bar. It was a good save, actually, from Bazuna. But, yeah, their left-hand side is like Estupinane and a guy that's got far too many consonants at the beginning of his name. Kavavalshdini? Something like that. Sowar on the ball. Dyer. Eric Dyer tries to put across in. Sandri! I was going to say, we've not mentioned you, and I thought you were going to run away for a counter-attack. But with 4 minutes to go, I can't really go more attacking. We're playing an attacking 4-2-4. So, it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, the keeper is... Oh, I was hoping he was going to mess that up. Obviously, the way he's messed that clearance up. Elanga. Are we going to get one more opportunity? Camavinga can't get on the end of that pass. Iheanacho puts it through. Tielemans into Daka. Daka! He's missed the goal again. It's a great save from Bazunu. It looks like it's going to end 4-3 because I can't imagine Tielemans is going to be in a rush to take this one. As Tielemans swings it in and the header is cleared away. It was Camavinga that got a good clearance on it. Into Morato. Zambani. Dyer. We sort of need to nick the ball now if we're going to do it, and we're not going to nick the ball. It's full time. Great game. 7-goal thriller. You can see there the 4-2-4 that we actually ended up in playing. And, well, to be fair, Sandri didn't have too much of a game, but Camavinga a 6.6. He put some good balls through, and well, he got an assist as well. Are you telling me he got a 6.6 with an assist? Am I going to say you did yourself? I don't really want to say that you did yourself proud. I'm going to say I don't know what I saw. Yeah, motivated. Good. I don't want to be praising that. We're a forward-thinking team now. We want to get into Europe. Unfortunately, it's a 4-point gap. It was a hat-trick for Elanga. I swear Camavinga got an assist in that game. Oh, yeah, I've offered out loads of players that are... Yes, have him for £3 million. His contract is literally about to expire. Or in 6 months, anyway. Lokonga's injured. Hartley raises fitness concerns to Callum Doyle. I don't understand it. And Dyche was there looking at... Well, can we offer him Joe Gardner instead, who I keep saying the name of, instead of James Garner. But, yeah, Leicester outscore Sunderland in thriller. I mean, they did have a better XG, more possession, and more shots, so they probably deserved it. But, yeah, I swear Camavinga got an assist for Elanga's third goal. Am I imagining that? Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure he got the assist. Anyway, we'll end it there. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure recording this video again. Sorry it's been a little bit up hickledy-pickledy and up and down with videos and series that are happening. We should be getting back to now a daily video happening every day. That's what daily means. But yeah, can we get a European spot this year? Let me know in the comments. Who should we sign as we head into January? Yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys say. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Oh, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I always forget to say that. Next video, it's going to be at the beginning. Thanks very much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.